laughed. I said to him, sir, the first time somebody approached me to join Ogboni was in year 1 in the university. 1996. If I had joined that time, I would have been your senior by now. It's late, sir. It's late, sir. I can't join, sir. It's late, sir. I would rather die serving the master. It's late. It's very late. Are you doing the pattern? Will you go to church when you are done? Just because you didn't follow the pattern, the master will say, I didn't know you. John chapter 9 verse 4. Let me round off with that. Let's just take that scripture one by one. If you look at King James Version, the Bible says, I. The word is I. It's personal. And I wish Auntie Ugoma was in church. I wish that night was in church. I wish that AYF coordinator was in church. The word is I. Leave the man close to you. Ask yourself the question. Are you walking in the pattern? Number 2. The New Living Translation says, we, which means it involves pastors. When we say, go into the world. I went to Degema prisons one day to minister. I decided to sleep in the prison for 4 days. I was eating their food. I was sleeping in the prison. Listen to me. You don't know what you have until you lose it. Liberty of movement is a big thing. You want to go out, you just stand up and go out. My wife gave me money. I bought slippers and bought soap. You needed to see how mature men were rejoicing because of slippers, rubber slippers. So I was sleeping there. I will minister to the prisoners in the morning. In the evening, I will minister to the prison warders. I went with my team. And then on the last day, on a Sunday, after Sunday school, we finished church, everything, they gave their life to Christ. I was leaving one old man, say he was in prison for 27 years. He said to me, sir, say, I don't even know whether I will come out of here alive. Will you not find way to baptize us? Kai, Maleba Sukaya Kuri. As I stood, tears, I was looking at this man. So I went to the warders. I said, can we baptize these people? He said, yes. I folded my trousers. They were removing their clothes. Every pride and arrogance has gone. So when we say we're not talking about pastors. We're not talking about knights. We're not talking about members of MUWG. No. We're talking about, am I doing the reason for the church? You are a laborer. Are you laboring? Some people are no longer laborers. They are balanced. The moment you feel you have grown too big to labor, you are finished. You are finished. I'm here today to speak with us. I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be on Saturday, Sunday. Once church closes, I'm going off to Abajo. I'm addressing a youth conference. On Monday, I'm speaking somewhere. I don't even have enough time. Last week, Friday, I was in USC. National Program Convention, Full Gospel Businessmen's Fellowship, and people came to give their lives, and tears were flowing from my eyes. And every day I tell myself, I've not done enough, because I don't know how much time I have left. Number 2. Say, I must. The next word is must. It's not a suggestion. I must do. I must. We must do. It's not a suggestion. It didn't say you can do. It didn't say you may do. It didn't say can you do. I must. Number 3. He said do the works. Not one work. The works. Not play. The work. Not to sit down. The work. Not to look. The work. Not to criticize. The work. Number 4. The work of him that sent me. But do you know that wherever you are now in life, God had to shift somebody to put you there. You didn't didn't marry because you are the most beautiful. You didn't get a job in Shell because you are the most intelligent. I have a friend who had a first class in aeronautical physics. He's teaching in a secondary school. You didn't do what you did because of who you are. The work of him who sent you. If you're working in the bank, Oga, somebody has sent you there to do the work for him. If you're working in the hospital, somebody has sent you there. You are married, somebody, the Lord sent you there. Number 5. Him that sent. We've been sent. We didn't send ourselves. Number 6. While it is day. This one is the worst. While it is day. Brethren, let me say this to you. Every man called by God is called for a certain grace, for a certain generation, and for a certain time. Let me say it again. Every man, every woman called by God to sing in the choir, to sing in the band, you are called for a certain set of people, to minister to a certain set of people within a given time, and you are given a particular grace. And can I warn you, God's work cannot wait while you play. No man is indispensable. The graveyard is filled up with men who are indispensable. Men who felt that without them nothing will happen. Whatever you are doing now is for the time. I must do the work of him that sent me while it is day, while the chance is there. Last year I was very ill. And I called my wife. I was very sick. They did an analysis. They say I had 4 years to live. And I was sick, very sick. I came back, my wife was crying, weeping, crying. I told her, no, don't worry, God has not told me. Hasn't told me. Every day they will do different things. At a point, the doctor said, it's like this machine is malfunctioning. I didn't talk. And then one day, I felt I was going to die. So I called my wife. And I began to talk to her. I remember the first thing I said to her was, whatever happens, God has not been unfaithful to us. 2, I said to her, please, whatever happens, these are the 2 songs I want you to keep singing for me. Keep singing, keep singing, keep singing. Even on the day of the burial, keep singing this song. Keep singing this song. What is the song? All the way the Savior leads me. What have I to ask beside? Can I doubt his tender mercies? Who to life has been my guide. Heavenly peace, divinest comfort. And I just said, just sing this song. And then my wife asked me, the work you have been doing, is it done? And I said to her, I don't know. But the fact is that there is always an expiring date. Child of God, grace expires. Life expires. 100 years ago, 200 years ago, we were not the ones sitting in the pews. The work of him that called us while it is day. Night is coming. Whether you like it or not, you are growing old. Whether you like it or not, night is coming. Whether you like it or not, the owner of the world is coming. Question. Where are you? That's why we have come to do retreats. Where are you? What is the reason for the church? Go ye into the world. Make disciples. Are you singing in the band? It's towards making disciples. Are you the treasurer of the church? Okay, it's towards making disciples. Are you the vicar? It is towards making disciples. Do you coordinate the women? It's towards making disciples. If it is not towards making disciples, you are not following the pattern. If you came for any other reason, you are not following the pattern. If you came to show clothes, to show who you are, so that people can recognize that you are in the church. My name is Kasarachi Innocent. By the special grace of God, I have a PhD. But the day I was born, I was named Kasarachi Innocent. There are no titles. The reason I was born, the reason God gave me a second chance to live my life, is so that Matthew 28, go, make disciples. Every other thing is deviation of the pattern. Where are you? Where are you? A laborer must be qualified.